ano asiazie no. Etiefo ya mama kwaba. Ya mamu nyinaa kwaba. We fa nhudi hotspot show. So afi na waba so a mesere se ube share we no ube share na wama unua ensaka na obi nso ensa aka bi. Ena ye ba bekasa me pese me eyi we bi ekyerɛw. Nano ye wa ha yesi Kennedy akopie ewo US. Is it Virginia? I think so. Many people, I saw David making a video about it. I just want to really enlighten people from a different perspective. Na yɛnhwɛ the way a Ghanafoɔ yɛhu yɛn nneɛma fa. Ɛne baabi a yɛabɛdu yi, me nua, ɛma ne nyɛ wo nwanwa sɛ Ghana go through these series of problems. Ɛma ne nyɛ wo nwanwa koraa. Mepɛ sɛ me invite me nua bɛma bi na oba asɛm yi mu bi. Na before no, me wo video bi a mepɛ sɛ meyi kyerɛ wo. The reason how how the series of how Ghanaians ended up where we are right now. Ghana for ohia count too much. I now to me make a decision. No. So just keep that in mind. Ohia uma hia eka wadwene a eya wontimi make decision. Nti de bia no in this part of the world, they make sure say nobody is subject to any poverty. And I say you would think say you are poor. At least there are hope. There are hope in the system. You will hope power system no. And yama bebre. But today I just want you to listen to a video bia me come across while I was in the internet snooping around. Wafayao, credit to Wafayao. Very, very, very smart guy. Very smart guy. Me per se, just take everything you know out of your head to wobuase. Me per se utie na me no woba beka ho asem bi. Me no woba beka ho asem. Wafayao made ne ononso ne or reacted about this guy Osofo we yes jata ni din kura design ni Obofo Wafaya reacting about Obofo's motivational speech obe making na emre bi me be video bi metaka me video no metaka wo mu se wo de twen na memfa de imra twen na memfa de imra twen na memfa de imra me video no mo metaka asem bi se Ghana se wudua brofre a Eben Kwame Akwaba wudua brofre a brofre ne beyi nani se eba na akoda ne akutu se wudua banchie ne ba na be asase na be free mu aba no wobehwe na banche no akoda ne menkeni nti Ghana, we have talented young men and women around. Ghana has everything. But because of your situation, obi nyini a asofofo maybe make this comment. Na nientia, we need to take things very seriously when somebody is speaking. Either say ade na okano ube faba kwasia kure kasa obi a ufu so ye kwasia okasa faba wu. I made this comment to say obi to say obofo is a motivational speaker. I will go and look for that video. It's gonna take me it's a work. I made the video sans of more Ghana no munyas of many of them and yas of we have so many professions, and the system laid in this part of the world, allows you to be just who you are. What am I talking about? Me can say obofo or ye motivational speaker. I said this. Look at how Wafaya analyzed this guy, and I will take something also out of it. Because everybody Ghanaians lacks language. Your languages, no, there was no educational platform. Anyone can be way me fan say obe profession. I had to say Emma wutimi esua sa language no kwanim. We don't have a me fan say obi to say chi pai yes scholar ye ni bibi sa wo Ghana anko obi o ti chi pa yaman scholar or the chi no aye science ye ni bi ye ni obi a or the chi a medical terms mu ye ni bi China fo ni omo keka ho no inti Ghana ni o kasa me hunu na wani bebre because bibi bia obeka no you lack a language inti de bia no me kasa me say I'll try my best to do my my very best to explain to you what I am trying to paint because we lack languages. Brofo kakra chi kakra nkran kakra krobo kakra igbe kakra hwan fante o katwi nso ana dialect no so change. So there are so many things that actually limit us from becoming good. Let's listen to Obafo. As of many people are not within their professions. Let's listen to Obafo. Yeah. Yebetie Kennedy Agyapong or US. Nana Donko Atta is an MPP because of her husband. Nana Donko Atta was not just at the event as a guest, as a obi oye blogger. And I said, no, Nana Donko is in on the scheme of Kennedy Agyapong. Ne ndada opese odi ekodada Ghana for because Ghana for no eyana near wafaya okay. This is how we take our things. Inti debiano say ye bofem ke say. Inti Nana Donko was part of the organization we into omucha take it kura ma no free or no baby or one and call the event venue Omuhan Hotel Mano. Nana Donko was part of the organization or the organizers. You know. She was even a co-host. So Nana Donko did not just happen to ask the question. She thought to say, this man knows his work and they are giving him the opportunity to shine in front of wait there. I'm telling you, it sounded just like a high school president election campaign. Canada Japan campaign no you know it is a high school middle school you say vote for me or go around. Yeah, they teach them to be advocates, politicians from the classroom. How to know your country and how to advocate for yourself and advocate for others. Let's listen to Wafaya Asamoah, the way he analyzed the smart guy, analyzed this guy, and I said it to say, Ghana for nyinara enye who they are. I'm telling you this again. Uhu Ghana ni ojina kwan ho na ni abre preachia. Ekromu ha anka oye social anka sisemre oji nkola omo abuse omo anka sisemre oka investigative team bi ho a omo FBI. Some of them are FBIs, some of them are motivational speakers like this guy I talked long time ago about him. Obafo, let's listen to Wafaya. Papa, many nuabema Raf. And then Yebeka some said ye remember Raf kwan. Na yetie, let me bring Raf in. Raf akwaba mama wakwaba nsa. Akwaba.
Yenya yetia yahwefonia ne omomutie wo wiase ni ayeda Ghana fo a omodo Ghana na omode ato makoma so some pese omokasa magana ye ni ano ye do bibia ase na say no I think say program bi amekoso bia no me try say me da Ghana fo etie ase pa because enye omo a nka oman ye hu say bibi wo ho ese ye na if you for an example the problem no than more diaspora now more supported kasa financially be more supported say no when you muhunye adwuma na mo ye ni no yeah mpay no e da o masepa because enyo mo anka majority of us na bi anka ya be mu ya da o mase
na me nhyiraw etiefo say afa na oba mesrew ene Ken, is he campaigning for to be a high school president in a school or in actual country as Ghana. And enema or campaign say oba beye no. Menua, wo dwene ho san. Let's listen to Wafaya. Mama yenti Wafaya. Or analyze it. Or analyze it. Janyame asem a cut both ways so. Inti we can use obi a wu at the kope edro at the be Kenya obia or tiasie. That is how it works. So let's listen to Wafaya before we move on.
I impeded the progress of this country. A church. Because they preach disunity. Now so my name Nantia you might say you change ya grenada. Because we never ya suffer. You know so ya de abako. Katebaja ukutano. Na the Isaiah me yakura say, asem na woka no mfa. But the ya turo no de obeti. Because also ba kaba.
Abusia mechia mu nyina. Mo Reverend Obofo pedi mechia me ne ni problem bia. Dem me ka asem. I was saying Abraham Ben Moshe. Or him for ma men kofa ne mra to ase ha Godfather.
For this is what I said, we lack language. We also lack research into things when we speak. Mama yentie Wafaya, very, very brilliant analysis. Wafaya, yeah. Maybe a chemu. Debi ameka se Ghana ni obedua bode na adane ade foforo oba pempro ba oba bedu ho no na obi asi concrete pempro eye edua bi a esese enyini na it take time for pempro to surface. Udua pempro 5 years into ubekọ akọ nanso edua bi o wa akọ dua no within 3 weeks 3 months anasa na ne ntaban nyina bebre no wabeje the whole of the ground afa ba pempro eye ade bi a enyini because Ayana ni root no on or establishing itself ye into pempro bagana we ye pempro obi ye pempro obi ya hwede umese wo benyin wo Ghana no pempro no nyini a na obi nso sikan concrete pempro esesa nka o shoot up na nka esa wo ya tenten no bedu pempro no bedu concrete ni height no na pempro no agbaya na pempro na say Ghana. These are the situations in Ghana no has 10 people. Anka omuye motivational speakers into pastors, social workers into pastors, advice away mefan say therapist into pastors, physicians into pastors, doctors into pastors, away ebi kura operation. Ewo puppet and so ebi operation. And ebi operation. So you see say surgeons or your pastor. You can also see say Ghana for no obinsu or na or your counselor or your pastor. So we cannot really identify as who we are because as our Senate pro, let's listen to Wafaya on the brilliant idea.
Greetings. My main family Godfather and Tuminchen Hana Ombo Minchen Hasi Boko Mo. My main family Tuminchen Hana Ombo Ha Mo. Format I was say ana format and strategy a Reverend Obofo use no. That format no, that same strategy na was saying Abraham Ben Moshe e use. Yeah, format ben a strategy ben na make ho asem yi. Say who black society, especially Africans, Ghanaians to be specific. Na uhu no kure na fa no kure no hye ubotom ana fa hye carpet ase. Na pe nkontompo. You know, offer my discover bibi ana mama be realize bibi. Ignorance and ignorant is an industry, a multi-million-dollar industry. Oh, Ghana ha. Ebi asam na mi hu ha wa menka ne yenti no. Me pa chawa wan kasa fa adwene ko mu deep. Mesa explain am what ase. Ignorance is a multi-million-dollar industry in Ghana here. But we don't know. So the smart people that realize what I'm saying now no will capitalize on their smartness to enter into the ignorance industry, make money out of the ignorance industry, and then stand somewhere and then let them know, say, they are ignorant.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, for your lucky language. So let me just explain to you how I see Ghana for. desperate people actually find themselves in a different position because they are desperate. They have no patience to wait and they are weak to fight for who they should become. And yes, smart. You are not smart. Ghana for obi bokoro no or smart. Obi ye within or you smart. Ekufuado ye smart. Ekufuado, in fact, or you smart guy. Kennedy Agyapong, or you smart, or you loud, or you bold, you Jimmy. Let me tell you the fact. So what I trying to say, or before even Abraham Moshe should have, we are very smart. But you see, Ghana is still, Ghana is Ghana. Me see, Ghana na wu nyini a me say wu nyini, na se we wine. Ube nyini ebedu mra unhu ba beji, because we are nurtured by the environment. We are nurtured by the environment, our situation, the things we come to meet, what affects our decision, how we reason, everything is because of the nature and nurture. Nature and then nurture. So I say the environment and nature. Into nature, Ghana muni say the politicians has turned Ghana into a poverty country. So obia ye poor, your mind is poor. So what I am saying, say anyone who is smart, say Obana say ohu baby a Ghana for ye ignorant, baby nipa hia emmoa wono. Wo fa sa kwan no so na odi akodada omumom na wodi omu akọ more oyiem. This is what I was saying. Let's listen to. It is called desperado. Obi oye desperate and has no idea and is weak. Because fix the country people are asking you out the office. Come out and demonstrate. Fix the country people are asking you, police officer, come out and demonstrate and fight for pay increase and job security, stability, future way. Mefani say benefits and all those things. You are weak. Oh, yes, smart. Obafo is not smart. I'm telling you, we have geniuses in this country. We have seen smartness. So yes, so be a smarter. We are bold. You fear nothing. Fear. Oh, can't sem no kura to sebi. Into what fire. And yen is smart. Let's listen. It's a good analysis. It is true. But it is situation in Ghana. Let's go ahead and listen to Wafaya.
I don't know. Some what Wafasia offer me some no. The person me change in say society I timi Ghana high wo. Sabio Jimmy any say yam pesi ebehu ni yam pe no kure no. Eno keke no saa suban na we mu no eyesika. Na wona wani ati no wadwini mo abie no e capitalize won wadwini mu na abie no so e di dupie wurawura ye na Jimmy ne
ha wafaya na ese ga oka no kore wafaya eye Jimmy na eme nipa utimi ehu se wonua wei wa Jimmy na wonso umma no ekọ Jimmy enumu wafaya. Let me just call a spade a spade. And yes, smartness, but Ghana no, I have to say, yes, men are dogs. So it has become the norm of the day for a tuntum for community. Now, so guess what? Yeah, the US way systemic racism. You suit this behavior, to limit you from acquiring a certain benefit. Yajia tum say tuntum for ware mienu tuntum for the ma eno obroni say you are not disciplined. Into there's a certain sexual transmitted diseases ye the MIB before me no say mate asem na say ye ba be analyze Kennedy abayiwa na call our US one or interview or bisa the question no a high school presidential forum. Kennedy Agyapong campaign for school. When your opportunity and campaign for leadership in a classroom, emra na or SHS or the elementary way no. Inti this is his time. And now when young crofo bin so sabi o madwene no wofam. We will analyze all that. And let's see where Canada Agyapong plays the same thing as Obofo. You see, Wafaya gave a brilliant analysis, but because of lack of language, or see, and yes smart, yes smart. You know, smart people are losers in this material world. Let me give you the secret. Every smart person, Biano, you are poor materially. And no Ghana for Tinia maybe as a Bible ni preacher. Let's go ahead and listen. Continue.
I'm for no the beburawura ye hu bewrewre ye hu ewia no omu gina brani wia no ma gina baabi na for omu ka no kure ne kire say wa gimi nti na ahia mo but ne ye gimi nim na ode be ye yi ensem bia ne reverend obofo ka woni preaching simu no kure bia ne reverend obofo ma edade woni preaching simu no was the starting the sofu duma dia anka bia ko nya church members 200 kura e bia ko nya church members 100 kura Intina wase oyi nani free sa no kure no so okata nani ana omara omi oyi ode sa no kure ne shaka peti biase na offer the strategy of the enkwasiafo ne pena meka enkwasiafo meka ignorant for meka wona mpe no kure wona afa nyame se wo cap na womu woka bibi a chinchin atwan no na owura ho bra baifo bi view bra wo maami bi view abayifo gina wo mpa ni ti twa wo kon beji abayifo nkun bra yembreki bonsam nyuma wo ba to handkerchief bra ne fa kwan Italia no mo eti se wo use that format na wo di ye wie na wo di nya wo hu wie a afei na wagina brane because society na e wo mu no for us to accept the truth, we always expect the truth from a wealthy person. I mean, a rich person. Obi wuska. I mean, where popular or one or kasa. See, na radio station we assume, na media house we assume. Ubuna ura na fa no bia na mabru no bia. Mpo papa we akasa mo papa we enu papa we sa. Sadi society niti. Eti Abraham coming from nowhere. Ubia hu so no o sika de da cast bim no okura the raw truth no it is say anas aremia anas you know at the end of the day no the main target of the Ghanaian politician and some stupid Ghanaians in say they want to see the face of Anas, they want to see the identity of Anas. Nipa na cover an identity present a hard truth amount. But the ignorant and the stupid mind mentality in us, no, ye pesi ye hu na nim ansa na ya je no kura na tumana se ye pesi ye hu na identity. Enti asofo no bebre na wo ma we mu no knows the truth. But wo ka no kura no awo wo hia mu kire Ghana ni anase kire abibifo na ye mu kwasiampa ni we pu na betu ye fo na beka ona be kire se Bible mfiri na me tia pu to ona beka no kura kire. Mata for some call with na wo infa na wo dry wo sika be na wo de na wonim nyansa fa ye masa wonim nyansa fa ye ntede be masa nti asofo no hu sa no mo ye smart no mo sa any industry na nkata say nete ye monwuram with what they like, with how they want it ye wi a o so ye wi na say wo sika na wo gina baby na wo kan wo so asema nipa fo mfa ho baby obofo dui asema obeka o pa sorry ni jai o pa ka so mfiri na me emfa no ho eti wana ebe smart from the obofo keka no no mo so start abawura the ignorant industry nim o ma be ka kire mo se obofo mfiri nyame debi onye nyame nipa insem o keka kura blasphemy.
Thank you. Hey, medu baby a odu ye no. Papa Eben Akwaba Joyce Voma wo Akwaba akpen wezo me mamu nyina Akwaba nyeba inyele nyefe no nyefe nyeba we are now going to start. You see, blasphemy. Mr. Ghana for we lack information. Papa Eben, there be men compare. The man did the perfect job. Ralph, or yeah, why yet the perfect analysis, and let's also fill in the gap. And don't be afraid of critiques. It's a good. That's what how the white people came up with masterpieces and geniuses, and because they critique things. Dr. Phil Kra, or your psychologist, or your talk show, or you soon we kra na no me ko twemu me ko hu obroni bi were critiquing no. Wa fa ne ye e Dr. Phil ho ene nea enye doctor. This is how this world operates. So let's look at what Wafayao said. Wafayao did a very good job, but using the word smart for people who knows the truth and don't say anything is cowardness. And what this part of my language, this part of the world, anyone who knows the truth, anyone who capitalized on somebody's ignorance is called weak, a weak person, someone who's afraid. They have babies in them, and the babies has actually taken over the good part of them. So Obafo is saying the truth. Say, let's think about time, a place, and how. Always differentiate. Ubetimi adwene uyo badwuma obi odwene e obi onim emre no ne ye emre no nisu sesi am na winter time or Canada se me nim emre a mesi abonten in my mini skirt and my chalewote. Guess who is going to suffer? Me. But as I said, me who emre no ne ye any events e wo mere num enti obafo e kasa wo mere pem. But don't tell say Obia Okasa asem way. We're capitalizing on people, and this is what Agyapong is doing. And we will tell you, we are going to analyze this. So, Papa Eben, I don't agree with church. The church is a church. Church, you need to know time. You need to know the events. You need to know what identifies a church. A church is still a church. So what you are saying, by you being a weak vessel used to corrupt many more people and coming out today and saying something today, saying the truth now, still take the truth because okay, the Bible no moon. Pharisees if the Pharisees were people who looks at themselves as omudimu omutofo papa ebeboa obio efotuo no omode man ebeboa. It will help you, but omuankasa omunye efutu fafo enti obanyansani se obodamfo kan asem na se wofa asem ewe nyansasem wo mu a ekire se wabodam da bi ekire se wo nyansa. You are not crazy enti obanyansani ye ka kire wo se tie, take the advice of the Pharisees but do not be like them. Minianomo mumma ye me, I love brains. Minya akolebi okunga nani bemu ana e won classroom one ne ye roommate no okunga nani no or say the boy ganani no ba akromo or yes too smart into waku na we ni we one curious abrofo waku no na wawe na adwene to see say obenya boy na adwene ana eno no eye excess omu ni limit. But I love brains. The man, it's not smartness to capitalize on people's ignorance. It's in fact weakness. Agyapong is doing the same thing and way. Papa Raf, Kwabi, Akwaba. So Papa Eben, Kwame. No. One blasphemy no can you know. What this man is doing right now, Jesus Christ be the same thing. You see, the people who follows the law. Omo pelo ne pa. Jew for no almost follow law. Ye kron merad. Di bibia so. Inti emra ensa say ye juma Jesus besan yare. Almost Jesus was blasphemy or chere niama bone meboa. No bi na wo kan ye. Bible mu sam no eye for nyansafo is an active word. It is emremu. It is for emrebi. And it's not for every day. Emrebi wo ho a wo kwa wo hia nkose asam nko a wo hia ade bi e de abon ho ban. And until say you will never know thieves like Agyapong. Agyapong so about president. You see, Ghana for we have allowed churches to take advantage of you. God's word is true. It's yea and amen. It's a weapon. The issue is who is holding that weapon. A weapon. Who is holding it? And the same thing is politicians we are watching right now. Papa, Ralph Akwaba, do you think, sir, Kennedy even qualify? Do you feel okay, sir, Kennedy for be president?
Message here, also my journey is here being Mother also asked for the opportunity at the moment to speak up on these issues. Me as a person, I think Canada Agyapong is like what you analyze right now. He's a weak person. He's not smart. He's just a coward, and they are not ready to learn different things. And they are not learning different things because they still see Ghanaians to be, excuse my word, so foolish, and we don't even understand who we are. So they understand who we are, and they want to explain to us how we are by the way they live with us. Why do you think majority of the Ghanaian populace, where Canada Japan wants to be a president, lives in Ghana, but then will go to US to go and organize a forum and invite somebody in for him to come and speak about what is happening in Ghana and what he or she wants to be done for her as a president? It makes no sense. Okay, but this is how we recognize people. Canada Japan, in his own wisdom, even thinks the people that lives in America, and it's not only in Canada Japan alone, even the president. When President Nana Addo Dankwa became president, how many times has he organized a forum for every Ghanaian to come and ask him a question? But he went to New Jersey to go and organize the same thing there for people living in New Jersey to come and tell them what they want him to do for people in Ghana. Okay, so it's like we don't understand ourselves, and these people have actually studied us so much and has realized our weaknesses and how foolish we are, so they treat us according to how we think. That is how my brother Ofaya will tell you that he thinks in his own mind that his godfather Abraham Bemose was supposed to be smarter when he saw that this is the level of thinking, how Ghanaian people think and accept certain things or accept people when they are coming with the truth. So after making something out of the ignorance of the people, then he could have come back again to tell the people the truth.
The truth. Why are they? Let me play the question. Nana donko ata ebisaye any se obi bisa question na untimi and discern ye hunhum. You need to be able to discern based on the question they ask and see where the person stands. Nana donko bisa Kennedy Assembly. Kennedy has been an MP for how many years?
22 years.
Have you seen him argue anything in the house, in the parliament? Has he even argued, spoke in proceedings, almost proceeding parliament? Has Kennedy ever spoke? Has he brought or argued any law? Has he brought any form of development where he is an MP at? You see, so what Wafaya was saying, it's exactly weak people are in power. Let's listen to this girl, the question she asked, and let's see.
Facebook viewers, and we will video shower team person be say you not your tomb now we are president and the idea and I will make it and the Facebook viewers will say Galam say oh yeah and now you
before answer na yebeko answer Kennedy Japan the man Raf Nyankopon and ekoto aba ema the presidents and the MPs and all those things. You see, do you think Ghanaians really know the word God? Obi say the Bible word is not God. So me say me ba be chire mu a ye be deviate from the topic. So do you think Nyankopon eko vote ya na? O say nyame boa.
Yes. I don't know if the right word a psychological postulation. You know, like I said earlier on, politics is studying people. Okay, so almost study the people of this country, how they think and what motivates them to do whatever thing they want to do. There is nothing wrong you believing in a supreme being that helps you to achieve or move forward in everything you do. There is nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But Omar who said we don't even understand the God we call.
Mm-hmm.
And we seems to attach this God in everything we do, to the extent that even if somebody is doing evil that is not coming from God, as far as that person is becoming like gaining something physical that makes us think, say, it is okay for us. What am I saying? Me call Robin. Na say yanseme na me ye. Na say me start say me ye vocal. I'm talking outside like na me near of ayawo kana. People associate that to nyame, but me ni ya bia me ye ana ekwan kura me nam so a me yes abrabo na me bono. And that bibia edi ewo nyame mu. It does not speak the godly in me, because no matter how you try to pretend, your inner self exhibits in everything you do.
Inti den ni nyame o se nyame boa. Inti ni awo kai based on what you are saying.
You see Kennedy Agyapong as a person, enye obia or ye sober. Okay, Kennedy Agyapong is that vibrant kind of a person that wants to speak his mind, do whatever thing he wants to do. But ever since Kennedy Agyapong started this agenda of becoming a president, the life me be gradually. Not because
back to Nia Wafaya Kano, just say, but
what I say, we study Nipana, Omuo assassin sono, adia a movie and all year not their mom. So Kennedy Agyapong is not being himself, okay, but he's being what of I call smartness.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, but that is cowardness. Me, for instance, sometimes people will say, I didn't know they oh yeah.
It's here for me say young brother Freezy. Well, Ralph Nekasano say if you want a bravery, you want to see many animal. Let your five senses begin to work.
Am I back?
Thank you. You are back.
My bad. Yeah. So I didn't see now the Bibiana. The Oka, I didn't buy your then because that is my personality. I was born with it and would die with it, and that is what defines me.
Thank you.
I want you to be able to say, "Oh, Charlie, Ralph, dear, say not say," and nothing changes him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if me hear me be now say you don't want to give me that thing because of how you see me to be. Instead of the man, but you want me to change to a different state. Emma who say, "Oh, okay, what's the time I'm there?" That makes me a coward person. Okay, because if say to me I can crazy when him say adia wo ye we enye na se bibi e o de be ma me ntino say me sesa free ho na me yet to say de wo when you beje e wo me ho then you're not brave. You can't even stand the problem. Kennedy Agyapong enye shia merit say obetumi mpo lead a people for 8 years, not to talk of 22 years. But now no onim say ye obi ti say na donko de bia no obesu e wo ni program so e ma ni looking like obi aye ne boni bi abra ohia ni pay ni mu favor na se ɔde saa nyame na yeye din se ɔno no sia nkɔfoɔ bi mu ɛte sɛ Canada Japan mo mmɛyɛ nipa bi a ɔmo susu so mpɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ but ɔmo ankasa ɔmo tiri mu no ɔmo nim sɛ ɛnyɛ saa nyame no ina ama ɔmo de ɔmo ayɛ but they are capitalizing on the weakness side of certain people bi in ɔmo de achieve the ɔmo de yɛ no until let him go and bring that woman there accidentally let it look as if say ɛyɛ coincidental in wabi pie hɔ so that obebisa question bi a Canada Japan can come and respond to it for people to see how Canada Japan has been sober enough and Canada Japan is coming for the people. But rather, they are playing on the weakness or the intelligence of the people to achieve whatever they want to achieve.
Very good.
Maybe ena sia Canada Japan me akoto abama no nya me nsiro obi miento abama no eye wabre aba wabo ina be chese o merite se ade ne de ma wo ana se o merite. That's it.
That's right.
Canada Japan, they are just playing on the mind of the people.
They are playing on the minds of the people. And guys, what Raf just explained, he said, being yourself and letting people see who you are includes sometimes knowing, being bold enough to say, I don't qualify. Canada Japan is just, and many other people, and with the president and Kenoforiata Tamunina are weak vessels. They are weak. You see, in the UK system, they teach people how to accept defeat. Who said they don't fit, they cannot do the job. They left very quietly, nobody forced them out. Even when the people speak, they go in a camel. Look at how difficult, look at how difficult it is becoming for a finance minister who is clearly deemed to be incompetent of handling the nation's money, with so much evidence that shows said this guy has misused and disrespected the people of Ghana, and it's still becoming difficult for him to leave and the president to also let him go. And this is the weakness of people. Let's listen to Onipa Amose on argue that in parliament on kasa akurada because Canada Japan so omo ka article 1 article 2 ya na ni ti kambom ewo parliament wo Canada Japan nimu eya na eya ni so Canada Japan ni eya oche fo eche mensa bonsu no ne aruna we no ne adongo mu nyina ka no Canada Japan has nothing to argue. Omunyina are just ceremonial positions that were they placed them there. Canada Japan has never lobbied anything or even brought any development to where he lives or where he actually calls himself an MP for these people. Ekromuha, all the councillors in the areas and Oben said at the end of the year, you will see so many councillors' offices are advocating for the area people. Why many of our people who are low income who register the gift Christmas gift. Canada Japan has never done it for 22 or 28 years. Somebody said, look at what Canada Japan also answered when the lady asked him, said, I have a disabled child, and in the US, the government has made provisions, and even as a parent, they have made our life easier. Something she denied a long time ago. Obi, she is not just there as a way. She's there as part of the way team now. Almost put all these things together. Or send the wafer, Nick Canada Japan. You see, we lack our parents. We hate our parents so much. Say, yeah, they from papa no more. Omo are rejected omo mau. Papa she's also part of the way onona oye co way onona oye MC. She was part of the MC. This question was asked because she said, what has the government, or what would you do, Canada Japan? Let's listen to Canada Japan or no ankasa ne answer or the maye mama yenti. When I'm also a president, you know.
Again, now, it's the question. Make your back home. And now the Facebook viewers are so one you and that's
Thank you very much. I've been saying, Ghana, the health system, we need to change a lot of things. Now, question
Does Canada Japan knew or he's just finding out? He's been in the Parliament House for 2010. Is he just coming up with the fact that health system that it doesn't work? Has he even made any attempt with other MPs to come up with any law or any form of structure via addressing your health problem before? But look at what he's saying.
Ghana, we don't have any provisions in taking care of autistic and disabled for.
Canada Japan say Ghana law anything that addresses disabled or autistic. Canada Japan say Ghana marano omunishe. There's nothing. There's no provisions. There's no any law, anything addressing statistic or disabled. Na donko bisa question ni we ya na obeka kire ni viewers ni say maybe so mama asama Kennedy babeka no one thing mushe. She doesn't care. She's don't care about you, Ghana ni. Me ka kire Ghana for mama yema ya adwene nya adwuma. Let's look at Ghana Disability Act 2006 Disability Act. A person with disabled the arrangement of sections: right of person with disabled, right to family life, right to social living condition. The families, this government, Canada Japan said there's nothing as such. Onimu bebia ejumana yedema Canada Japan no onimu hushe. Me say Canada Japan is campaigning for a high school president. I'm telling you. But look at the Ghana Disability Act. No. I say access to public places, access to public services, penalty for conversation. Ehanomo obia oye we they Ghana for mukume. The amount of money the provisions are but Canada Japan say Ghana has nothing for disabled or autistic children, but yet our constitution actually in fact made provisions for them. Or see employment of persons with disability. Let me tell you, disabled people has equal right opportunity within every job. Se me ko apply a juma na se disabled ni etimi bebie na no deka e wo interview no ni obeye what a juma no is about and what her experience na me a me ko tena wa me disabled a me nua ye befa disabled no e wo kurum ha. Se eye business administration, if it takes 3 years to finish the disabled one can be allocated 1 year. Oba the same job, getting the same pay, equal pay opportunity. And they say public centers, the disabled children, Ghana signed this law to provide for disabled, but Ghana ni baby, Switzerland ni be. Oba a Switzerland citizen, came to Ghana and he became animal. They chained the boy to a tree. So almost sorry, the government has nothing for these children. The government signed to provide for them and they don't do it. The MP in power right now doesn't know this, and you are giving him a platform. The space was used, the space was wasted, and the space was abused, if you ask me. MP before me yanama beka education, a person with education disabled. Hey, Canada Japan wabom. Yeah. Transportation, healthcare facilities, medical treatment, training, health professionals, they are supposed to train public people about how to receive obi oyare. Now, so ene Ghana ni obi yare oba will establishment. What do you do to them? Has the government made any attempt to educate you about yenkoku omo? Papa Ralph. You see, our ignorance said there were fire kind. It has changed people to become weak. Our ignorance plays such a huge role in our decision making, our options, our choices, it plays a vast role in everything we do, to the extent that yentimi maya dreams so you see, when you are hungry you cannot think. Many a common knows how I. And I was talking to Ralph about fish. Me koto fish be na fish in the sign and a woman name is 7 and 8. 8 fish I can see you. Sorry, Ralph, you keep coming up and down again. Ghana, no,
Yeah.
Ghana this is Ghana to you. So the guy was asked to say if what he can do. Hey, Ghana for now.
Yeah, na me tie pa Lady May. Na me tie hono pa. My main answer very quick. What deal with it, but then very quick. Canada Japan at na parliament for 22 years, but unsiade. Okay, because only the kind of people they are leading. They know say Ghanaians are not really much concern about politics. We don't pay attention to politics. We don't care. The only thing is, I mean, say nyame beye. Inti obi ti say Keno Foriata will fail and come and sit in parliament. No abeto nyame nyoma kire, no abe quote Bible verses, and that's okay. So what I see, ni be man. Now, Obi a watching parliament for 22 years. And him say 2006, I know one case, I know what parliament won. Yeah, an act, a constitution, act 715, a casa about disability. So, Oko Assembly Commons Fund, a common fund, more. There were some part of the common fund I get designated disabilities. Okay, into somebody like Canada Japan, me see me jai school crowd to baby me ko baby ano. When it matters for me to go and learn, do research on whatever I need to address me koye no. You say you say impanyimfo anase omo buy a horse ye mo position no. Until when are we going to put away nyame beye and look at these people in the face and think say, do they merit whatever positions are omo buy a wa beje na? Kennedy Japan does not merit it in a single way. Hey, if Kennedy Japan, you see, sometimes when all Kasano, not all Kasa about these people cannot, they don't even have that level of acceptance to say, I have done something wrong, and as a leader, no, I need to accept it. Leaders are born, but in as much as leaders are born, they are groomed, they are nurtured, okay, to get to wherever standard are. They will become a good leaders. That is why even a leader, no, there are good leaders and bad leaders.
Yes.
You can be born a leader, but if you are not nurtured or groomed well to become that good leader, you become a worse leader. Okay, and qualities of a good leader, but I say, yes, me bonnet, and I need to accept that I can't go any further. Taking up responsibilities, one of a good sign of a leader. Inti even Canada Japan time I say men kind ma me yaw any abusuafo mo ha o mo hweye this takrade girls any other killings are akoso e Ghana in the last 5-6 months ago ikumekunkum dodo akoso Canada Japan e board so or you're part of a committee or parliament when it comes to security. How many times have you seen him come out and say we have failed as a people? Yeah, that board a committee so when it comes to security. But we always blame Dampare and Dampare here, Dampare there, and even now Dampare himself
Yeah.
You would only see Dampare come out and come and give you Bible verses and be singing praises to God and let's give everything to God and God is going to help us and whatever. Because these people are no leaders. They don't merit the positions they are taking upon themselves. And because they have seen the kind of people we are, no, baby to say America to go and beg people for them to come and lead because someone is Ghana
Papa Ralph. Our next question, maybe say Ghana Sesiano, in terms of political way, has MPP accepted Do you think, say, even ne kurom ho, do you think Canada, Japan, ne kurom ho for no? What is the echo you hear from Onuankasa ne constituency, whether Canada, Japan? Do you think Ghanaians are eventually going to see leadership through works or through talks or dashing money for just a short period of time? Do Ghanaians understand the structures of governance?
Wow. Thank you so much. The issue is, you see, these people have strategized very well by infiltrating in the minds of the people for them to think the way of life they are living with us is the order of the day. Okay, that is how it is. But that is not how it is. So when you go to Asen North, Asen Central, Asen, all the Asen places, you will find out that the problems that are happening there is peculiar to the same problems happening in the north. Okay, when you go to places like the southern part of Ghana, our problems are unique. Okay, wherever you go, you find out the same problems and the same things that people are saying today. You know, when you go there and give them what they also demand from you, at that particular moment, you are their God. And they don't think outside the effect of whatever they are doing today. So candidate Agyapong has been in parliament for 22 years. In fact, or 24 years, because for MPs they are voted for or against in the next 4 years. And every single year, they are candidate Agyapong. Let's ask ourselves, a then or year or meriting for the next 4 years addition. Giving money to people.
Okay.
So somebody like KT Hammond, candidate Agyapong, KT Hammond. So you will see that these politicians, have strategized very well to the extent that when you go to their various constituencies, they know that they are not doing nothing for them. But in the day of elections, they will come and give them something. They will come and preach God to them, and they will still go and vote for them. Okay. So they have capitalized on the minds of the people, and they are using it against the people. So I don't think that maybe I somebody like you, somebody like Nkoto, somebody like Ofayao, all the social advocates, sorry, Kasa, they are doing a great and massive job because they are also now capitalizing on the systems or now opportunities to also break between the game that the politicians are using against the people to get them.
That's right.
Which is really helping because Oko candidate upon persuasion. You see a leadership by example.
That's it.
Candidate upon sat in parliament to approve that Ghana will need education to be free for everybody. Mr. Kennedy Dapon say recently by graduation. Some weak-minded people like that Fred them crazy Kennedy Dapon no bluffo scholarship Yamra Kennedy Dapon persuaso. Na maybe say in say in the same opportunities on ne bananye bi. Na say Kennedy Dapon in any way. School or central say
that's right.
He would never do it. Why? Yeah. Because he knows that if Nebanu he needs an honest environment. He needs an environment that would bring the best out of him and not to become a coward that will always capitalize on the ignorance of the people to become successful.
That's right. Well said. Well said, Raf. Well said.
You see, and the people, we are not seeing this. We are not seeing it. And the few people that have seen it, that is what I will say smartness. We want to use that our mind opening or the understanding, the knowledge we have acquired now to capitalize on the people. That is why everybody will say, oh, the master said, Okasa party, and this Bapa on us will let me be a party and wait to me. Why? Because they think whatever knowledge you have been able to acquire now, the understanding, you have to use that understanding to capitalize on the ignorance of the people to get something for yourself.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
not
sir.
educating the people to understand that this is how things are supposed to be. Because
Yeah.
Kennedy Agyapong is a member of parliament who is supposed to enact laws that will favor the people. And he
People
does
of
not even understand, say, and this is the kind of person who are going to join queue, are going to fight to vote for.
Hey, Randy Yakopo, Ghana for your
Nyankopɔn hu yɛn mmɔbɔ. Nyankopɔn hu yɛn mmɔbɔ.
Ralph, let me not take much of your time. I'm gonna sign off, but I just want the last way. Ralph, way, Mamika Semichiro. Yeah, this era of Akufo-Addo has been strategically planned out to be just like the American system, just like the way black people were resources were taken away from the black people. Akufo-Addo has positioned himself in a where Abrofono a position himself. They planted people in places omunim say before no ebekwa korale omba be challenge law no. Akufo-Addo nim say Ghana for be challenge law no. Akufo-Addo nim say when Ken Oforiatta goofs off and people finds out what happened there, people are coming to challenge it. So he placed Ken Oforiatta there. Akufo-Addo nim say people will take things to court. So he planted his people there. The white people, Abrochimemu, almost they've planted their people. There are certain causes because it is a very, very delicate information. Oh yeah, Juma Wawa, you be privy to and also to enlighten other people. There are so many things I was saying to be able to go through that way no law no. Na omo brainwash through courses na obabe you will start to think like oburoni no. Enti wo di wo nua bone kora wo nim se wo di ne bone. Wo nim se mara no, it is to stop your brother at the gate. Enti wo pray wonti mefa ne say child protection say the placement no mpe se nkofo bi ebetimi a pass course no placement we no requirement no wa work uni bad credit we say to be a firefighter wo kromo the same thing ni mu nkofo so bad credit say immigrant for na wa ha ni sika no they end up having bad credit. It's de sani amane sisi kwemu. Akufo-Addo planted people. Onim se nkofo be ye noise in the system. Onim se ganam se hu beba asem. Onim se nkofo be nti omoma wa mema obi a position. How can Ghana ekromwa we only have 29 ministers. People of 8 million people. Canada with the square footage in huge than Ghana. But look at Ghana with 32 million people with
31
million people with over 100 ministers. How difficult are Ghanaians? This is the strategy of the Nazis way now. When Hitler so buy and son obey paying for no access to a certain way be it usha emrana way Jim Crow laws no na edi enya ema enimwa before no obibi nifa ha na we awe no obibi nifa ha na we awe no the same thing ena ene Akufo-Addo edi ne nkrofo esisi. Look at this communication officer. She is actually stopping people in Kwafu from not having a phone to call somebody. Mami bi almost say papa ne sending sika koma nipa no san komu sika no the money the phone was turned off. So instead of no sika no ne de mami na hospital no mami no wuye. This is a human rights issues. What Ghana? This is a human rights issue to actually stop people from gaining access to what will save their lives. Is a human rights issue. But Akufo-Addo people will raise the concerns into a placing and call forward to make you remain poor. And only problem yawa has a CNO. And Ghana is sitting there for people like Kennedy of Agyapong. People like Asofo more capitalizing on your ignorance. A weak person is a person who capitalizes on people's ignorance. A weak person is people who capitalize on people's ignorance. They are weak to say the truth. They are weak to approach the big canoes, the big sharks. They are too weak to accept their defeat. And then, very weak people. Onya, do you have any last thing to say for Ghana? What Ghana? We will do the grocery one. No? Papa Kobi, we will do the grocery one. No? Mama kochira akukọ box, nkoto akukọ box. Akukọ ne sire akukọ funu no ne boss no. Na ma bisa o se Ghana am.
Akukọ de biri wa face la mi bi ate.
Look at that.
Men kai one last grab me to face away because I don't know where the okromia. Yeah, well, you better ashefunia say omo share videos and we share so that a lot of people will be educated. Meda also say Mother Lady May, Meda was a because enye obi in a bema kwama waba such an intelligent show. So now Ghana, the media houses, which is supposed to be an avenue of education to the people, has become party communication avenues where people will go and be, sending some misinformation out there. Even NDA, IMF, for instance, a whole de facto president, Gabriel Tredako, has started use social media platforms to propagate to people that Ghana, and I see IMF are to move $3 million. Meanwhile, when you listen to IMF, or say, and so let's say I don't want to move. People no krata no kra me fan come IMF no and I want them to so akra here, but me the beko only when mo creditors any businessmen amuni omo in kutawudie no etumi atena sia come into negotiation that this is how they want to come out and help you people or accept how things are going to be. And the painful side is Ghana is begging for $3 million from IMF. And the question I keep on asking myself is IMF crowd kawin in or no the credit amaya omuya defo. No wonder say Bible neka say adisia be danen kwa. Yes, in the adisia danen kwa e wo wiase mu. How can omaya gold, platinum, lithium, oil, strong men and women? You have all this, and yet we go and beg for $3 million. Whereas Obi and yearly the budget or they establish an answer or they the business American order that you find say amount so and those to take even $50 billion. The amount of money these people are getting, and Omanya a minute country like Ghana. All those mineral resources, and yet you not fishing with
Mama,
you need the papa. Let me build the point about. Oh yes, in the a number kwa ebusu Ghana pa unam baby abenye biare yakukofunu. Baby a unam bia.
Ralph,
ubenye biedi.
Ralph, millions of dollars. Ghana need millions. You see, Ghana will remain poor with the way we are doing business. It's kafu egu Ghana. Me ko check here. Kenoforia way and konform Google Ghana yinano. They do nothing in the system to also able the system for the system to be equitable or for the system to have that stimulant. Financial break, nothing. Look at the Kurumu, I was say 2 million. Look at organizations. These are Canada for Esika for Ewo Kurumua. And conform mo betina television. So mo Ghana share mo ma wo bonyet. Me say na maye. Memfia me niama ma nkofo ma westi me kasa ewo omo present no. And na me say omo mfendi nko. I don't want to do that again. My expensive, Papa. My expensive, no meaning I'm choosing the people I'm even wasting my breath with, the people I'm wasting my time with, the people I mingle with. Me to say, one could be some young guy be waha kwa banansa and cancer and I'm infant dinumra. Kwansa, young guys is no margin yet, you more papi bino. These are the people. Look at Esikafo Wokurumwa. The reason why Obi to say despite does nothing for the system. Or per se Canada Agyapong break brand and also was so meaning Canada Agyapong Foundation. It's working on its own without Canada Agyapong. In this part of the world, the wealthiest people, the wealthy people, even the smaller, even me, my money goes to donation, Salvation's Army. Obi Sika Wayano for the year, governing organization. These are charitable organization. 9 million Ghana for here saying almost say
$3 billion. $3 billion.
Organization by 9 point something $1 million. These are organizations. So these are Enkwafo Sika organization. Me sika na RAF BBB organization, charitable organization. I am not the recipient. Mean to me enkwaji hu sika bio. Enkwafo ye adwuma wo mu no. Sometimes they have where you say 1 million, only 6 employees. Because organization a charitable Ghana for nim charity. Ekuro way nyame wa hapa wa wo se nyankopon mo nsum nyame me say brakro mu ha na me fa nko asori demo broni asori demo. Unless we agree the people are weak. Obafuomo has taken advantage of people. They are weak people themselves. I did the video long time me say Ghana, many of them are my friend is say even comedians. Look at how our Obo oya comedian no, but esan so ye weak into no ntimi nkasa emfa asama ye no kore eme ye joke money pension yansan. Come and see the comedians in this country. They will take a politician be the hoba. The person will capitalize on it and make a lot of money. There are many of them churches, pastors, and any reverends. So they are comedians. Obi owa anko oye millionaire utimo se Ghana ni soja ni nenam ho no utimo se Ghana ni bema we do ye soja ni so wadane ade foforo nam Ghana basa ye obi kwase bi akoa wakoye aboa bi akoa na wo Ghana intimi kansa asem we dida ene se obofo aba me say I said obofo is a motivational speaker when you look at Obinim say he is someone who is someone like David LaChapelle. Or fast someone they making joke. He's a joker. He's a comedian. There are so many of them. And I did this video into Ghana no is changing people. Agrada me wagada nkama me more than agrada. Ankame kura dem kase semre me ye. Anka agrada ba outi. Ankama kase makoshia Jesus kura wo. Emma Jesus ebebie nanim kire me wo je ho. Munya hu hwe ye samo se mo mfixe country na. The people are going to be desperate and change into something else. And that is how this country is afraid of. Onimboni odidi obibini. Nena nano mo samai for before samai no hanti omo. A lot. It's omo di omo nkrofo. They've given in so many omo fesikan kwasho obinsa. They open up programs. Emma nipa into programs in ibini. Look at amount of pages. These are small organizations. When you're big organization, obi kura ho a ohun se enkola omu obiso organization will be a shelter. Government is funding the person. The omo be a shelter for women's omo battled women's. Obi organization or then Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Canada. And now omo was saying 800 and something was it 8 million Jewish community where organization Canada Help Canadon Plan International Canada Inc. the governing council of the Salvation Army. All these people you walk through the door, they give you shelter to stay. Canadian Cancer Association, these are people who find themselves in this sickness. They don't have money for the treatment. This cancer treatment, they have over thousands of dollars. Wayne Heart and Stroke Foundation, they have millions of dollars in their coffers. The governing council of the university schools in India, billions of dollars, or more billions of dollars. When it comes to that, so many non-profit organization registration charity. So a hospital for sick, almost foundation big money sika egumu hono enya de ketua nkwafo wo sika wa ha nana mama brown mo omusika no se kenoforia tamo anka esikafo e wo Ghana omudi Omo emudin egu ha bebrebe that away Charles Ampofo no mu Ernesto Tarikon mu se Sam Jonas mu Nabel away Edmond mu Michael Ibrahim mu Alhaji Mohammed Ahmed Odiamat mu the Irani families mu the Ewadakun families mo, the Millard families mo. These are the people who open up this organization. They don't operate it. Ghana for Munsu and Yansa. Every African man wants to hold power to themselves. It is bad. Papa Ralph. Nyamin Shirao. Yabesan ayewe bi we continue to do. Every way me ba besa yare bi wa hanomo. Yen nua be me bi e wo internet no so. Or the attempt didie Jessica me ba besa ne yare ye friend adwene pa hene. Stay tuned. Me ba besa yare ye ba be your operation. Ghana for
you better be the assay. Major Mohona Wako. Media Kwanza. Sorry. Okay, Mitchell. Aye. Yera Fabra. I feel you're Coco. Alright, bye. Which I should put here.
Papa. For Onyankopon shira mo nyina obi bia o tune in. Menua fa platform ya de papa. Your problem. And I know me my example be Ghana for nyina we are on a Titanic boat. Your ship na sinking wo Ghana ni won. O ship bi mu sesi a wote abrochi o wote hien o. Wo sinking mu bi. We are sinking. The unfortunate thing is ebi ewo cabinet no ebi wase ebi enye sika nto the cabinet na chandelier ni light papa bi ni champagne papa bi no ewo ho no enti omo wo cabinet na se o baby a iceberg ni twi ye no ship no esenki from ase enkofo bi tietie mu menua wotie me wo ye Ghana ni a we are all going down. They are yelling. The better, the earlier you hear them and do the right thing and call for help. Sani ebeya the machines na wo ship no enko ending up like a tata one Titanic go and not see a bribi free. Go and watch that movie. The Titanic no the captain know what Titanic no because of these people are men. They accept their or say obia free cap ship no mu me from the last person it me woo account that the away no captain no the decision you make here no bold, strong, and he made that decision and sat in the boat, put on his hat, put his weight on, and went down with the boat because na nkwala wood boat. Ghana omo boat no no omo they would jump off the boat and take the saving small boats na what Titanic no no na omo atia to nsuo num they save themselves. You know the people who were saved on the Titanic boat were the rich people at the top. And na we no boat no twi ye na omo tietie mu kan kire captain ntehwe captain was drunk on some champagne. Na omo wasoro ho no they were so drunk they thought to say here for ye dede. Mini a wo hwa me Esikafo no jumped because every boat there's life-saving boats no. They have it around the boat. Omo no mo see Emma ehiafo no. And the captain on the boat no had a change of heart. He said, I am not saving myself. Too many people has died. And it's a shame for me to be saved into a funny way and died like a hero. Nyankopon shiramo. Upeyini, would he die like a hero? That is not going to be the case in your case. So, you're gonna fool. They are all chicken. They will be running like a toe bear. Kennedy Agyapong said there is an act in the Constitution for disabled children. And until we're abusing Kolasa, until that. Because no, and yet memu mindful any or the ejuma. And now we're doing United States of America. And debi amebeka so ma enyansafo ntwa ne ho nhia no ene Canada Japan wo so onye de debi because obeye president sa na wo pe no yen change. As I am sitting here right now, I am the president candidate, and therefore if I start speaking a different language and put on Louis Vuittons and put on a big change, you will see me differently. You will fui yankopon shram say umfa waniwa we nkote na be hwa ade fa wadwene. God gave you that ability. to see without eye. May God bless you. May God help you to awaken the God in you to be able to see without this eye. Use your six senses. And don't forget to share the video.